Hello, my beautiful ones. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new Timeless Love general reading for all twin flames and soulmates, all signs. So if you are a new subscriber, I just want to welcome you and let you know that what we do here on this channel are love readings that help you to gain clarity and confidence as you move forward in this journey to the union that you're seeking. And I know some of you are seeking a union with the person you love. Some of you are seeking a reunion with the person you love because you've been in some form of separation with little to no contact. And there may be struggle here in trying to better understand each other, better deal with some of the obstacles that have gotten in the way, and to just figure out what is the right path into this union. So that's what we do. And the second thing we do is we also focus on raising our vibration, stepping into our own greatness and really living a life that is full of peace, joy, understanding, and expansion, because it is from that point that we attract all of the great things that we want and so deserve in life, including love, but also including abundance, success, and lots of blessings. And if you're already a member of the beloved Live Tarot family, thank you so much for all of your love and your support. I've gotten so many messages regarding my son. You have been sending your healing thoughts and your prayers, and you have been incredible. I'm just so touched. Thank you, blessed souls. You are amazing. You are the best. And I feel like I really am the most blessed woman in the world right now. Things are hopefully getting better little by little. So I'm going to continue to move forward. I want to be here for you. I want to do what I feel is my duty, which is my passion, my purpose, giving to this community. No matter what is going on, we still have to forge forward with our life as strongly as and with as much courage as we can, right? So thank you so much, all of you. So what we're going to be doing today is, like I said, a general reading. We're going to go deep into the energies of what is going on between you and your twin flame or soulmate. Please just take all the messages as they resonate for you and leave the ones that do not. And so what I'm going to be using is a variety of decks, including these decks that I've created for all of you. You know this already. 3 of them are on love. One of them is a very unique deck on career, money, and business. So I will be in the future doing readings on that topic. So I thought I would at least introduce you to this deck because it is extremely helpful in providing, guidance for business and for career and really living an abundant and free life when it comes to your entrepreneurial spirit, which I know many of you are entrepreneurs. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our reading. Okay, so Spirit, can you please tell us what is the current energy of your twin flame, your soulmate, your person? What is their current energy in terms of how they're feeling about you and this connection? How is your twin flame, soulmate, truly feeling about you and this connection at this time? Okay, wow. All right, so I'm feeling here that your person, from the time that they met you, from the time that you came into their life, they have felt this deep connection with you. They knew when you first met, when they first looked into your eyes, and I'm feeling that when you did first meet, there was something in the eyes. There was something in the way that you looked at each other. It's like you looked deep into their eyes and they looked deep into your eyes, and you both saw something there. You felt some sort of like an energy. I'm feeling that it was like some sort of a heat coming up through your body, like you felt it coming through up, like kind of like up your legs and into your stomach, up into your heart, and you just felt like you have never felt before. And many of you in that moment may have even realized that, you know what, this is not an ordinary connection. This is not an ordinary person I'm meeting here. This is somebody who's going to be extremely special in my life. And I feel almost as if my life has completely changed in this moment. So what you saw in each other was tremendous potential. Tremendous potential. And I'm feeling that even when you didn't even know each other yet that well, you were still kind of getting to know each other, there was this deep contentment that you both felt in each other's presence right from the very beginning, almost as if you had known each other for a very long time already, almost like, you know, there is no newness here. You know, you've already known each other. You already feel so comfortable with each other, even though you just met. So I feel like when this connection happened, it really took off very quickly. It may have felt like a whirlwind to you, right? And so your person, this is what they're thinking. They felt that this was something that just came out of nowhere. It was far deeper and more incredible than they could have ever imagined. And they saw a tremendous amount of potential in it. Okay, so they felt that this is not ordinary. Okay, there's this energy of this connection being very extraordinary. And so what they realized is that they're standing at a really important point in their life, and that they realized that they're going to have to make some really important choices moving forward. Okay, they knew that there was going to be a lot of decisions, because when you meet somebody who literally rocks your world like this, who literally changes your reality in the most extraordinary ways, you know that you're going to have to face some really new realities in your life. Like, you're going to have to face some really important truths, and you're going to have to decide what kind of action you really want to take, right? What is it that you want from this potential? What are you seeking to have? What are you going to give yourself permission to have? That's the other thing. I feel that your person at some point did feel very overwhelmed by it. Like, on the one hand, it was a very positive thing, but the emotions that it stirred up in your divine masculine or divine feminine, your person, it stirred up a lot of other emotions in them as well. Like, it stirred up a lot of the fears that they also have, because this connection was so deep. And so I'm feeling that your person has experienced a lot of loss in their life. So I feel like before they met you, they had experienced deep losses that really did leave their mark on them. It left their mark on their heart. Those losses left marks on their soul. And so I'm feeling that your person may be a bit pessimistic, but I feel like they hide that pessimism by being practical. Like, they're kind of like big on being logical and practical, and they do keep a sense of a guarded, kind of like a guarded energy around their heart space, because they are used to losing. And I do feel that they have been very betrayed or let down by relationships in the past. And so they were afraid that, wow, I'm feeling this incredible connection, right? I'm feeling this heat coming from you. Like, they felt this heat, this connection coming from you, and on, like, half of them really loved it, and then the other half was, they were really scared by it, because they were afraid that, wow, what if this is taking me to another heartbreak? What if this is so strong, but as strong as it's come, what if it leaves just as quickly and leaves my heart broken in its wake? Okay, so that's the initial energy of what they were feeling towards your connection. So let's go in deeper. Let's do your tarot. So Spirit, can you tell us more of the energy of this connection between you and your twin flame or soulmate? What else do they feel about you at this time? What else do they think and feel about you at this time? Okay, so these two just flew out, so I'm going to take these. What else? Does your twin flame or soulmate think and feel about you at this time? Okay, so two of these also fell out there, so I'm going to take them both. All right, so look at this. Isn't this interesting? Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay, so I feel that this is also an issue with your beloved, right? Is that because of a lot of these losses and heartbreaks that they've had in the past, I feel that it really motivated them to be more in their ego, because they felt that that's how they could protect themselves. That's how they could protect their heart, right? And so they did put up a lot of walls around themselves. And there was also issues of being in that position where it's like you feel like every time you've opened up your heart, every time you've just gone for it, right? Because this free will is also a card of being very brave in your choices. See, look at this person. This person is jumping off this cliff, as in they're willing to take the risk. And so I feel like your person, they very much have been, in the past at least, a risk taker, but in a good way, as in they were always willing to put themselves on the line. Like they were willing to take risks to get big rewards. They were always willing to jump off that cliff because they had an adventurous side to them. They wanted to feel very brave. They wanted to feel very carefree, right? And there's a aspect of them that I feel you very much admired this about them, that you felt that they were very open. You know, they may have had some kind of walls around their heart, but they were very open in their overall energy. Like they were open to friendship, they were open to camaraderie, they were open to adventure, they were open to new experiences. This is something that you really loved about each other. You really loved about this person, that they were exciting and fun and made you feel like anything is possible, right? So they would really use their free will in very fun ways. And the thing that's interesting though about this is that I feel like what it does is that it gave you a bit of like a false sense of how open they are, because I don't feel that they were as open as it appeared to be. So as in they were very open about things that didn't touch their heart, that didn't touch the heartbreak in their life. Like they wanted to keep the doors open to everything in their life, and they seem like a real fun, risk-taking, adventurous person. But when it came to their heart, that's when it would, like, the road would end. Okay, that's when the road would end. And so what's interesting here is the 7 of Swords energy, along with the 6 of Cups in reverse. And so this is exactly what I was trying to say in the past. And what's so fascinating here is that it came with the 2 of Cups. So see what I mean when I said that they had issues with heartbreak in the past? Because the 6 of Cups in its upright form is really the card of feeling nostalgic and romantic about your past, right? Especially about somebody from your past that you feel was the person that got away, or that, you know, people that you have loved in the past that you may still have some some love for them or some sort of a attachment to them, that you want to be with them again, right? But see, the fact that this came in reverse tells us that that's exactly what haunts your person. They didn't have a great experience in the past. See? So they don't want to think about those things because those were very heartbreaking to them. Those experiences didn't work for them. And so they are trying to put the past behind them. And they are trying to move on so that they can open their hearts to love again. This Two of Cups, this is wonderful. But the problem is that they do tend to be a bit deceiving of themselves. Seven of Swords, right? So they do tend to be a bit self-deceptive, as in there are certain things that they don't want to revisit, right? There's certain wounds from the past, certain experiences, heartbreaks, certain things about themselves that they don't really want to admit, that they need to, because it's important for them to actually get in touch with that side of themselves. So there may be certain things that they are kind of in denial about, about themselves. And that's why I feel like that's why they always give you that energy of being somebody who's really fun, who's really adventurous, and who makes you laugh, makes you smile, and you really love being in their presence. But the part that they are not that forthcoming about is the deeper aspects of themselves, right? Like this is the part, the Seven of Swords is the part that they try to keep hidden. It's that broken heart, that broken trust, that sadness about things that happened in the past. I think the way that people treated them in the past, especially boyfriends and girlfriends, maybe an ex-wife or ex-husband. There's something about what they were treated like in the past by other partners that has left kind of a very bitter taste in their mouth. And so as much as they really do want to be with you, see, Two of Cups, like they really do feel this connection just like you do, very, very deeply. And I feel like they really do appreciate and love how much you have brought to their life. That is for sure, because look at this. Two of Cups plus make the effort. Okay, so they feel very much like making an effort to be closer to you, making an effort to bring down the walls, opening up their heart space to you is so worth it. Isn't this beautiful? It's so worth it. Like they have found so much fulfillment. Whether they say this or not to you verbally, they have found so much satisfaction, okay, emotional fulfillment, romance, love, flow, connection in the time that they have spent with you. Okay, you have really been able to bring out the best in them. This is so beautiful, isn't this? They feel that even though they have been stunted in some ways emotionally, you have made the effort, right? You decided that you weren't just going to let that be. That the effort that you made towards them, really helping them to see that it was okay to open up their hearts. It was okay to love again. It was okay to feel again. Things that they almost didn't want to feel because they were kind of hiding those true feelings behind this like real fun personality, right? This big, beautiful smile, this really engaging spirit. They were hiding it behind this. And so they feel that you let them kind of come in, and see what that greater potential is. And they are definitely in the process of bringing down their guard with you. And they feel that you have made so much effort. Like, so they appreciate this. Okay. So if you know that you have made, like you've moved heaven and earth for your twin flame or soulmate, you've done everything that you can to make this connection flow. You've done your part. Just know that they see that. They see that and they do appreciate that. And now it's like they want to take their part. They want to reciprocate by showing you the same effort. So this is really lovely energy coming through. But that's one thing I think that Spirit does want you to know, is that there are definitely parts of them that they haven't fully opened up to you. Like they're still hiding certain parts of themselves because they are afraid of being vulnerable, right? So you know, and it may take some time, but they will open this up. They will eventually open this up. And I do feel that here, this is a special message. I feel that one of the things that your connection, your relationship could really benefit from is being in the natural world. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So I do feel that this has to do with this aspect of your twin flame or soulmate. Like they feel good out in the natural world with you because they have that adventurous spirit. They may be very physically active. They may love to do sports with you. They may love to like hike with you, walk with you. I feel like this is somebody who needs that physicality with you. Okay. That means also to me that I'm also feeling that also means a lot of physical intimacy. Like this is somebody who's very physical. So they want to be able to hold you, kiss you, be intimate with you, you know, have like, you know, wild intimate time with you, you know what I mean. Right? And so it's like this is somebody who really wants to express themselves to you in that way, right? They love the physical also aspect of your connection, and that also is part of them also being very natural with you, right? This natural beauty and natural world is about both of you being very natural with each other, right? Just letting it flow, being out in nature, being physical, just letting your true natures come free, right? Just unleashing the power and the beauty of your true nature with each other. And I think that's the most beautiful part of this. And I love it because I think the more you guys do that, the more your person will start to open up from the Seven of Swords, right? The more they'll start to share, the more the walls will come down, and you will definitely experience a much deeper connection with this Two of Cups energy. Oof, I love it. All right, so let's pause here because I want to give you your affirmation of the day. So today's affirmation is something that I've been trying to say to myself as I'm going through these issues, this, you know, struggle with my son, and I'm going to take it from Abraham Hicks because I love her, and this is one of her best affirmations. I thought, why not let's us do it all together today. And it is, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. So make sure that you write that in the comment box below and live it today and every day. All right, so let's move on and let's go deeper in our reading. Okay, so Spirit, please tell us, does your twin flame or soulmate have any regrets about what's been going on in this connection? What regrets do they have? Is there something they want you to know about what they regret in this connection? I'm sorry. You all know I'm the worst shuffler here. The cards have gotten away from me. Okay, Spirit, what does your twin flame or soulmate regret when it comes to you? What would they like to confess to you? What regrets do they have that they want you to know about? What regrets does your person have? What would they like to confess to you when it comes to those regrets? Wow, see? I'm gonna take some more here as clarifiers. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. This is fascinating. So look at this. This is going back to what we were talking about before. Look at this. Remember with that Six of Cups in reversed, okay? They are still haunted by some kind of memories. They are still struggling with things in their past that I feel are reliving over and over again. Okay, so that's why we're getting this along with this inner child's energy. So remember when we talked about how there have been disappointments from their past? I feel like it's a combination of the fact that they had a childhood that may have been difficult. I feel that I'm feeling that they saw people in their childhood who were very controlling and who tried to control them, but this person, your person, was strong enough and smart enough at the time to see that these people couldn't even control themselves. So how are they going to control them? Like, how are they going to control your twin flame or soulmate when they were kind of out of control themselves? And so I feel that that is why for your person, control has been an issue, right? This is why we're getting it coming up multiple times here, right? With this free will, especially because I'm feeling that for this reading, this free will is very much a central energy. It's very much a central theme. I feel like your twin flame or soulmate, they are really about needing to determine their own destiny. They feel really very threatened when they feel that they're not given a choice, or when they feel that they've been given some sort of an ultimatum, or some sort of where they feel that they've been put into a corner. Okay, so this is something that they are very triggered by, and I feel like this is what they regret, as in, like, they know that when they are backed into a corner, when they feel that they don't have options, when they feel that they're not given choices, that's when they react the most badly, as in that's when things get very difficult for them. And I do believe that when they feel that somebody is trying to control them or influence them or not give them their proper respect for what they need, for what they want, then that's when they really kind of just hide away. They go into this moon's energy, as in they go into a very dark, shadowy, kind of dark night of the soul energy. And that's what's really difficult for them. And so I'm feeling that for those of you who may be in some sort of a separation with little to no contact, or you're together but you're struggling in the connection, where you feel like you may not be connecting at this time very well, like you feel very threatened, like inside you have this kind of some sort of a sadness inside, which makes you feel that you guys aren't as close as you want to be. And I feel like many of you are feeling that they're slipping away. Okay, I feel like there's a slipping away energy here, where you feel like they are daily just slipping away from you little by little. You know, like little by little, inch by inch, you're feeling them slipping away. And I feel that those of you who are in this position, you know this because you're very intuitive, right? You guys are either empaths or healers, I'm feeling. Just extremely in tune with your own inner voice, with your own soul's and spirit's voice within you. And that voice has been telling you lately that your twin flame or soulmate is slowly inching away, even though they may not be acting like it, or they may not be saying anything, but you can feel it. You can feel this moon's energy coming over them. So you're feeling this from them for sure, that there's something here is when they are feeling that somebody, or not you, but that someone or something or some situation is trying to control, or is impinging on them, or is putting them in some sort, backing them into a corner. That's when they have a very hard time. They go into that dark night of the soul moon's energy. And what's interesting here, the irony of this, guys, is that what your twin flame or soulmate does when they feel like this is they try to counter it by controlling, right? So they regret that aspect of themselves. It's like they lash back out by trying to control the situation. So they really do need to surrender their desire to control, because that's the only way that they find some sort of relief, you know, like it makes them feel better if they feel like they can control the situation. So if you've been feeling like sometimes they're trying to control you and you don't understand where it's coming from, or like they want to have the final word, the final say, they may even like ghost you because they're not happy and you may not hear from them for like a few days or even a week at a time, right? They may come and go. This is the reason. And they do regret that. See, being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So this is what is going on. So I feel like it's for both of you. It's like when you see your twin flame or soulmate doing this, you need to back off, right? You need to go back to loving yourself, and so do they, right? Self-respect. You need to back off and give them that space. And when they feel that they are in like being backed into a corner, and again, not by you, but just by their own triggers, by what triggers that inner child response in them, right? Because it's there, because the memories are there. They have those bad memories that still live on within them. It's like they also need to go into this love yourself energy. And so you both kind of go off into your own corners, and you may both have been doing that lately, because we're seeing this with that moon's energy, with both of you kind of, you know, trying to figure out what's the next move here. But I want you to know that your person does regret this. They feel that they were not in balance. If they have, kind of inched away from you, if they've stopped communicating with you, if they've ghosted you in any way, just know that they regret that they lost their balance, because this is the Temperance card in reverse. So as in, they are looking to find their balance again, and they are going through that darker night of the soul. So as they're in this moon's energy, they're looking to find this balance again, and they regret that they behaved towards you from that lack of balance. And see, so this Three of Pentacles, I love this, because this is their deep desire to communicate with you and then work with you again, to like work together with you as your partner to make this better, to bring balance back to this imbalance right here. So this is a very excellent energy for your connection, because to me, this is the energy of somebody who is practical. Like they want you physically in their life. Remember how we talked about how physical this person is? So if you are not around them physically right now, they are feeling it. Like they are regretting that very deeply, okay? They're really missing your physical presence, and they want to come back together with you. They want to work with you as a team. So this is the card of teamwork, and this is a really good thing, because I feel like that's where your person excels. Like they don't want to be the lone wolf here. Like they don't want to be the person who's by themselves and off in a corner. Like they may do that while they're just kind of trying to regroup, trying to get their balance back. But as soon as they get that, they want to come back and work with you as a team. They want to feel like you are equal partners, that you can really confide in each other. They can bring the walls down, that you can have these like you're their partner in crime. Okay, that's how they think. Like they think, I love you, you're my partner in crime, and I want to come back and I want to make this work. I want us to work together as a team to make this happen. So let's get some messages from them. What would they say to you from their deepest heart, if they could? What are some messages from your twin flame? Oh my gosh. See, isn't this amazing? What a confirmation here. I put up walls around me. Well, we've been seeing that already. Oh, I need to be alone now. See? So I feel that this is definitely a special message for some of you who are in separation, okay? Where they have been in that, right? This moon's energy, right? They've been feeling very unbalanced. It makes sense with the moon's energy that they need to be alone. They've been trying to find their balance back, right? So this may, for those of you that this resonates with, for some of you who are in that separation, it may take a little bit of time. But I want you to know that their desire is there, right? Their desire to come back and re-emerge and be that partner, that solid partner with you is still there, even though they are working on coming out of that energy, right? Coming out of that kind of darker, wounded kind of energy here. What else would they say? What else would your twin flame soulmate say to you at this time? Wow, see, this is so interesting. Because see, I also feel, again, this is a special message for some of you, may resonate for some, maybe not for all of you, but I feel that this message tells us also that for some of you, this Three of Pentacles was a family issue. Because see, I couldn't go against my family to be with you. So again, this is for some of you who are having some sort of situation where family members may be intruding. They may be influencing him or her. They may be, whatever it is, right? They may be distracting your twin flame or soulmate from this connection at this time and making them feel like they're in this very unbalanced moon's energy as well. So that's a special message here, which very much resonates with this, you know, greater like group energy as well, like the power of the family, the power of the influence of other people judging your person, criticizing them, maybe making them feel like they're not making the right decision in choosing you. So that's another issue that could also be going on. And then look at this. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. Okay, so this is really important. This is exactly what we are talking about when we ask the question, what is it that they regret? And they do regret that they have made some of these wrong choices, right? Like they have maybe moved aside or, you know, ghosted or just kind of been triggered and had to kind of run for a while because of these energies. But see, they do regret this. And I'm feeling overall that they do want to come out of this because, I feel like you have such a strong physical, emotional, and spiritual connection here that they are being drawn back to it. No matter what these darker energies are, there's a foundational energy where they do feel that they are being drawn back to this connection. So Spirit, can you please tell us, what is your advice as we move forward? What do we need to focus on as we move forward in this connection? Look at that. See? Health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Isn't this amazing? Because look at this entire reading. Weren't we talking about physicality, right? We were talking about how physical, but in a good way, this relationship is, right? Like that so much of it has to do with how much you love being in physical presence with each other, how much you love being together physically, right? And that your person is definitely a very physical, risk-taking, fun person who really enjoys being outdoors with you, spending time with you, doing things with you. So that's why I feel like with this final message, I'm feeling that if you guys have been struggling lately and have been feeling like you're losing touch or you're slipping away from one another, I feel that for some of you, this may also be manifesting in your health, especially with your twin flame or soulmate. I feel like if they have been going through this moon's energy and this temperance in reverse, they may be struggling with some sort of health problems. They may be having headaches, anxiety, depression, back pain, like that separation from you, or that feeling of not being able to be near you physically and emotionally, maybe taking its toll on them physically, and it may be coming out. And that's something that I think Spirit is saying you both need to work on. Like you need to heal this so that you can have emotional healing and that physical healing if you're going through any kind of physical changes. Okay, so please do let me know what you thought of this reading. You know, I love hearing from you. Make sure that you write your affirmation of the day in the comment box below. If you'd like to order any of my oracle decks, you know that the link to that is also in the box below. And, update on my private readings. Yes, we are still taking potential clients who would like to be on the wait list. So if you'd like to do that for when my schedule does open up, then please make sure that you email us. The email is also in the description box below. Now popping up on your screen, there'll be some more readings that are suggested for you, because I know that sometimes you want more guidance from spirit, you want more messages for your journey, and all of my readings are timeless. So you definitely can choose the two that have popped up now. If not, you can always go to the Live Tarot channel, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and see which of the readings you feel most guided to, because you can definitely know that there are messages there waiting for you. All right. So you know how much I love you. You know how much I believe in you, and I'll see you all on the next video.